Okay, I don't know if this is anything at all. I don't think it really is, but just back out, kind of an area I go a lot, and haven't been out here since, geez, probably May, and I don't remember this being here. And this is all green. I don't remember it being bent over this way. So I'd walk down here all the time. You can see that's, I don't know if that's giving you a good, not great what I got there in the part of my frame. Dang, gonna have to deal with that, I guess. Keep it that angle. Up there at the trunk, you can see where oh, there you go. Jeez, yeah, that's up there. Where that's kind of twisted, maybe. At the very least, something just falling on it. The way that's broken there, so you can see it's split to the side. I'm thinking more likely that's probably just another tree that fell on that branch right there and created that. It's gonna be a big tree, but there's a tree there, a dead tree there, but that doesn't look like that would have been big enough if it fell to come down and make that type of impact on a hardwood. So it's just kind of curious. And as you see, it's coming right down here, and that's what kind of caught my eye. So I was walking here because that looks like a pretty, I mean, that's not super recent break, so maybe I just walked past that and didn't notice this before, because that looks like it's been God, I'm gonna say over a year, maybe. But that's odd that maybe fresher, but that's not. There's no light wood back in that crack at all, and the green leaves on top there. I suspect maybe that could be more recent, but just I think I would see more light type of damage. That looks like that's aged a bit. I can't get it very good. Mosquitoes are killing me out here. I don't know if that'll even focus on that, where you can see it's focusing more on the branch in front of it than behind there, and that's what I'm really trying to get at. Yeah, see that? Gosh, it's not even gonna really focus on that. That's the limitation of your phone right there, and starting to kind of pixelate out too. But anyway, just out here into July, walking around, saw that, and that's kind of, I don't know, I think that little bend or bow's been there. I mean, I think I probably walked past that before. I don't think that's, I don't know, it looks, it's not really a tree. I think it's more kind of a vine anyway. So that makes kind of, I don't know, it's a little odd the way it goes down. Right there, it's not, maybe it is kind of, not really pinned underneath anything. That's more of a vine, so I don't think that's anything either. That's kind of the area where I'd walked around previously, talking about the deer trail, and kind of a weird looking tree structure. I think it was natural, as I think most of these are. They've been out here actually you can't see back and way back in those trees. They've thinned out some of the timber back there, and you can see where they've turned it all. I don't know if you can see that sideways there. They put a big old pile of old dead trees they've taken care of out here. So they're trying to restore a little bit more of the prairie, get a little bit more of the, I mean really those are kind of wetlands in there most of the time, and it's pretty soppy in there sometimes. So I don't know, prairie-wise, what they're going to do. Maybe they want to get some more areas to hunt a little bit and thin out some of these old dead trees. It was, thought I saw something look a little weird over here, but not really. It's across from that twist, because there's the twist right there. That side's the refuge right there. Everything on there you're supposed to stay out of. And then over here is all the public multi-use property land. There's a lot of deer that come from this side over here, come across here, and I've seen coyotes come from this side and come over here too. I've only seen one deer. I saw one deer out here earlier, but I guess I didn't really see anything there either. But anyway, it rained earlier. It's been pretty muggy. It's been in the 70s and 80s, luckily here. We had a cold front come through earlier in the week, I think Tuesday. And man, it was much needed. We had a good stretch of 15, maybe 20 days of where it was 95 or above. Hit 100, I think, once last week. Trying to find that area where I'd walked across and showed it to viewers about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I think it's just right in there, back in there, I think. But it's grown up so much. That time, I think it was fall or early spring, maybe, to where a lot of the leaves were, unless all this undergrowth was gone. But when it rains, it takes a lot of water right up here. As you can see, there's a little area where it holds water and goes down toward the river down there. Crows, one doe. I think maybe I saw an owl, maybe. Just a glimpse of one. So really not much going on out here right now. But it's around 7:30 or so there's really not too much going on until sunset, which will be around 8:30 or so. But we were in a drought there before we got some rain here. Much needed rain. Greened some of this up, but it looks like actually down here got a little bit more frequent, heavier rains. We were close to being to drought conditions here 2 weeks ago. And there's an area right there that they cleared out, as you can see, right back to the edge of that tree line. Pretty much what this whole field used to look like here. But they bulldozed a lot of that out and back down to that pin oak, I think, down there. And that runs back toward a creek, and that creek feeds a river to the south. And it's pretty thick back in there, way back there. I don't know if you can see. That's pretty thick right in there. That's what a lot of those deer go, bed down in there. But they cleared all this out, so that's starting to grow back and just starting to kind of feed back in with grass, weeds. So I don't think I'll bore you all with another walk up here with a lot of area that we've already seen. I just wanted to show that branch that I probably didn't notice before, but might have been there. But it was just really strange that what caught my eye was the top of that branch that was still green, even though that break looked pretty old. So, don't know what that means. As you can see right here, you can kind of see where these deer just step right back into here and then just go right back into there and disappear into all that. See if I can find I saw a trail, I think. Right back over here so you can get an idea of how they just kind of go back in. Oh, there's one. Just kind of walk right through there, kind of back into a little corridor right through there. And I've seen some mostly doe. Saw a big buck about a year ago walk right out in front of me when I didn't have my camera. I mean, it couldn't have been more than about 30 yards right out in front of me. Nope. Anyway, if I'll catch anything, if anything pops up, I'll turn this back on, but check later.